Good morning, gorgeous creatures. How are you this morning? It's about 8:01 or something. And this week I thought I'd just have a chat about one of my favourite topics, which is mindset. So the thing about mindset is that people think you've just got to put your mind to it. That's their technique, okay? If you want it badly enough, you'll be able to do it. These are the sorts of phrases, I guess, that are thrown about. What are the other ones? You just need more discipline. You don't have enough willpower. The thing about all of these statements is that they're completely wrong. Okay, so mindset is not just willpower. Okay, if it was just willpower, there are people out there that I know, there are people out there that I see that have every part of their life organised, every part of their life they're achieving in, but this is the one bit that they're stuck in. It's not willpower and it's not discipline that they're lacking. So the thing about mindset, this is what we're going to talk about all this week, and I'm really passionate about this, because when people say it's just that you don't have enough willpower, it puts the responsibility completely back on the person. Now, people go, well, of course it's their responsibility. And you're right, it is. But there's a few things that are going on. The first thing is that there are billions of stories in our head that keep us stuck. These stories have come from years of conditioning by society or by our family or by advertising. These stories have been put in there. So what I always say to people is that mindset, the thing about mindset is that it's about these stories. Now, these stories are not always your fault, but once you know about them, then it's your responsibility to change them. And that takes time, and it takes some work. And sometimes that work is hard because it's a bit confronting, but it's absolutely doable. And that's the thing that we want to, I guess, implore to everybody who follows us at Real Life Medicine, is that if you know what to do, but you can't do it, then there is something in your mind that is holding you back. You are stuck. And that is not always your fault. But once you understand what is holding you back, then it becomes your responsibility to fix it. So I'll give you an example. And it may be that as a child, and again, I'm just making this up. Well, I'm not making it up, I'm actually using it. I am basing it on people I see, but it's no specific person. So if you feel that I'm talking to you, you are up there with a whole heap of other people. So as an example, somebody might say to somebody else, and it's often a parent or a teacher, you never finish what you've started. Just finish what you've started. You never do it. And you can imagine then, as a child, if they hear that, and again, this child may be a child that's distracted, that's got ADHD, for example. It may be a child that, is disengaged in a topic. But what they hear time and time again is that you never finish what you've started. And this becomes their internal dialogue, that they are somebody that doesn't finish what they've started. And this is something that, again, so many of us, of our people that come for us for help, they're worried about that. They say to us, Lucy and Mary, I really want to do this, but I'm worried I won't finish. Or I really want to do this, but I'm worried I won't commit. That's a story that has come from years and years of being told you never finish what you start. And so they actually don't believe that they can. So understanding that little story, for example, is a huge deal to understanding what is keeping you stuck. It's not discipline and it's not willpower. It's unpacking these stories. So I'm going to go through a few of those over this week. some of the stories in our head that keep us stuck or keep us, I guess, from that idea of, wholeheartedly committing to a process. So if you've been somebody and people have said to you, you never finish, just finish what you've started. Think about it. I used to say that to myself. I always do about 90% of the work. You know what, that's actually a story. And it kept me from completely finishing lots of things in my life, lots of things. And I'm looking over here because I've got a craft project thing that is full of stuff that I never quite finished. And now I'm making an effort to actually stop telling myself that story so that I actually do finish completely what I've started. When you start doing that in lots of aspects of your life, you start to trust yourself that you will finish what you've started. And that's really the key. Learning to trust yourself. Again. All right, lovelies, I'm off to work. Monday morning's cardiology land, so I had better run off there. And otherwise, I will see you every day this week, 8 a.m. in this group now. Remember, we're not on the page. And I will see you then. Bye, lovely. See you. Oh, hello. I can see who's watching, by the way. Hey, Susan. Ciao, ciao.